Hey, what's up, you guys? So look, if you want to get rich and you want to build wealth for yourself, first off, congratulations. I'm glad you decided to go ahead and make that choice of building wealth for yourself. But what I want to share with you in today's video is 5 different habits that if you're doing these, it's going to make it virtually impossible for you to build wealth, because by practicing these certain type of habits, they're totally wealth killers. They're going to keep you from ever reaching or attaining that goal of building wealth. So if you, like I said, if your goal is to get rich and build wealth for yourself, be sure to stay tuned and watch this video the whole way through, so that way you can make sure that you are not doing or practicing any of these 5 habits that I'm about to share with you guys. And if you guys are new to this channel and you're not subscribed, find that red subscribe button, give that red subscribe button a quick tap for me, turn on the notification bell as well, so that way YouTube will notify you each and every time I upload a video. And if you guys could just show your support for me and my channel by finding that thumbs up button on this video, give that thumbs up button a quick tap for me. Like I said, it supports my channel with YouTube and that YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Helps out my channel a ton. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to do that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into today's video. All right, you guys. So the first habit that you have to break and that you gotta stop doing if you ever hope to reach the goal of building riches and building wealth for yourself is that you gotta stop overspending. So specifically, what do I mean when I say stop overspending? I mean that you gotta stop spending more money than you make. So I don't know your finances, but you do. And you know how much you make, per paycheck and per month. So the rich and wealthy they did not get to that point in their life where now they have riches and they have wealth by spending more money than they make. The rich and wealthy got there by, whatever their income was, they understood and they knew exactly what that they made. They know their numbers and they know their finances very well. So they're like, okay, this is my income. Now I need to be able to make sure that my expenses, they make it a point to make sure that their expenses are significantly lower than the amount of income that they earn. So their expenses, their expenses are down here and their income is up here. So they want to have a large gap between the amount of money that they have to pay out and the amount of money that they earn, because then the reason why that they want to, create that large gap is so that way they're only going to pay out a little bit of money and have a lot of their money left over, a lot of their income left over. So then they have that income to now use to be able to pour into other different ways to basically invest, so that way they can make significantly more money, which obviously is exactly what we're talking about, becoming rich and becoming wealthy. So you must stop practicing the habit of overspending, which is basically spending more money than you make. So look at your numbers, realize what you make, get real with yourself, and just be like, hey, if I want to get to that goal of getting rich and building wealth for myself, I gotta stop overspending. I gotta simply start making it a point to spend less money than I make. All right, you guys. So the next habit that you gotta break and you gotta stop practicing if you want to get rich and you want to build wealth for yourself, and that's the habit of being in debt and getting into debt. So specifically, the type of debt that I'm talking about here is things like consumer debt, like, credit card debt, student loans, car payments, these type of habits and this type of debt. You've got to start practicing, this way of doing things, because the rich and the wealthy did not build their riches and their wealth by paying out their income. And all of those things that I just mentioned, the student loans, the car payments, the credit card debt, all of those things are just eating away at your month-to-month income. And that's not helping you, build your riches or build your wealth and help you accomplish and moving you more towards reaching your goal. It's just making it harder and harder by taking away your income. And to make it even worse, you're paying interest on that. So this is just like terrible as far as the goal that you're trying to reach. So this is exactly why this is the second habit that you got to break. You got to become debt free. So get real with yourself, look at the consumer debt that you have, and start forming a plan and make it a goal to just eliminate all the consumer debt that you have, so then you could free up your income, and then now you have your income to use and then basically invest in multiple different ways to help you then get on track and get to the goal of building riches and building wealth for yourself. All right, you guys. So the third habit that I got here for you guys that you guys are going to have to start practicing and break this bad habit if you ever want to get rich and you ever want to build wealth for yourself. And that's going to be that you got to start practicing the habit of procrastinating and procrastination, because procrastination has killed so many dreams and has stopped so many people from accomplishing their goals. And like I said, you gotta just stop practicing this act of procrastination. And it's very easy, to start procrastinating because it's easy, to come home from, a long day at work and just say, oh, I'm tired, that's it. All I want to do is just chill out and relax. I don't want to be bothered with doing anything else. But there it is. You're already procrastinating. You've already like told yourself, like, I'm checking out for the day. I'm just gonna chill out, whatever, take a shower, get ready for the next day, and I'm not gonna do anything else. Well, the thing is, if you want to get rich and you want to build wealth, you're gonna have to stop procrastinating. There's gonna be more things that you need to do. Like, rich people didn't get wealthy by just, going to their day job, working that shift, coming home, and then, that's it. That's where, life ended, for them. Like, they didn't have to do anything more or anything extra. They basically, these rich people, they had to go above and beyond and do extra things. They had to, do more than just the average person, because you're trying to get more than an average person's type of results. So you're going to have to take extra steps, extra measures. That could be something like, maybe you need to go get a side hustle job, or maybe there's a side business you're going to start, so you could generate extra income. So now you have more money to invest. You might have to, instead of just only working like the 8 hours or 10 hours at your job, you might have to volunteer for extra hours, overtime. And, I get it. Like, all these different things that I'm mentioning here, they're not going to be like the most desirable things to do. But, like they say, if getting rich was easy, everybody would do it. If getting wealthy was easy, everybody would be wealthy. So this video, like I said, it's not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for those who really want to get rich and they want to build wealth. So you got to stop procrastinating in more ways than just this. Like, it's not only going to be just like when it comes to just making income, it's going to be to accomplishing the tasks that you need to get done. You could maybe make really good income, but if there's certain tasks or there's certain, things that you need to get done, but you keep putting off and you keep saying, okay, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Well, these are not habits that the rich and the wealthy practice. Like, when there's something that needs to get done, they make it a point to get it done. Maybe you're delaying investing in yourself, investing in your skills, investing in your abilities, and you keep saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to sign up for that school, or I'm going to sign up for that course. You just keep putting it off and putting it off. But you're just procrastinating at the end of the day, and you're delaying and you're cheating yourself out of the results that you could be getting, and the life that you could be living. Because every day and every time you procrastinate, you're keeping yourself further and further from reaching that goal that you're wanting, from building those riches and, building that wealth for yourself. So you got to stop procrastinating. It's killing you, financially. It's killing you in every way. It's just keeping you from being productive and moving closer and closer to your goals, and specifically your financial goals. So just stop procrastinating completely. All right, you guys. So the fourth habit that you need to break and just stop practicing completely is the habit of not investing in yourself. And this one's huge because this has everything to do with your understanding, your skills, your abilities, in the marketplace, the jobs that you're, capable and able to get. Because again, they're going to look at your skills, your abilities, what you understand, what you don't, the jobs that you're going to qualify for, the different industries and businesses that you're able to get into or not be able to get into because of your skills or your abilities. So you need to take some time and some money and invest in yourself. I mean, there's free ways of investing in yourself. You can go online, you could do things like this, like watch YouTube videos, maybe there's books you could get at the library. But hey, there is also some really, really great ways of just spending, low amounts of money, maybe investing in a course or some program or some book that, maybe you're not getting it free, but the knowledge and the value that you're going to get by just, taking in that knowledge and learning those skills, or, signing up for like a school, gaining some skills and abilities for yourself is going to just significantly like improve you as a person. And that's going to just raise the value that you have now in you. That's going to have everything to do with your ability and your skills to, earn more money and make yourself more valuable in the marketplace. And rich and wealthy people, they invest in themselves. They never stop learning. They never want to just say like, that's it, I know it all. They're always looking to better understand their industry, understand their business, how they can get better, how they can, just earn more money, all of these things. So if the rich and the wealthy are practicing the habit of investing in themselves, then all the more reason why you need to stop delaying investing in yourself, and you need to start investing in yourself. All right, you guys. So this is the fifth and final habit that you got to start practicing and that you got to just eliminate completely from your life if you want to become rich and wealthy. So You got to stop practicing the habit of not being an investor, of simply not being invested in the market. I mean, and when I say the market, I don't only mean like the stock market, I mean like the real estate market, or, in business in general. So, the rich and wealthy did not become rich and wealthy by not being invested. They had to take some of their money, and even some money that was not theirs, and they used that money to then leverage it by putting it into the market, whether it be the stock market, the real estate market, into a startup business, or starting their own business or someone else's business. But you have to become an investor, so that way as you invest that money can compound, build, and grow over time. And that's how the rich and wealthy become rich and wealthy. No one's just working a job, clocking in and out, working 10, 12, 14 hours a day, and they're like, hey, I just got rich and wealthy, just by working every single day of my life. That is not how you get rich and wealthy, because there is just a limited amount of time that you have, and it's very exhausting to just work and work, and you're limited at the amount of hours that you can commit to a job, and you're so limited as far as the amount of income that you can earn, because you can only commit a certain amount of time there. So the rich understand, in order to really get rich and wealthy and not be limited by the amount of hours that they could commit to a place, the best and the most efficient way of getting rich and wealthy is by leveraging their money into a market, whether it be the stock market, the real estate market, or into businesses directly, is how they get rich. And the really rich, if you look at their lives, they're going to not just be in one type of market, they're going to be in, all the markets. They're going to be invested into businesses directly, they're going to be invested into real estate, and they're going to be invested into stocks. So it's time to stop, practicing this habit of not being an investor, and it's time to start investing. I suggest that you start investing and looking at getting started, investing into the stock market. Maybe look at, getting invested and involved in the real estate market as well. And when the time's right, and when you're ready to look at maybe investing into either someone else's business or maybe even starting your own business. So like I said, you got to stop practicing all of these 5 habits here in this video. Do not practice any of these habits. And if you are practicing any of these habits, be sure to stop practicing these immediately and replace them with habits that are going to move you closer and more towards your goal of getting rich and building wealth for yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit the like button on this video. It really helps out my channel a ton. I'd really appreciate it if you're not already subscribed here to this channel. Again, find that red subscribe button, give it a quick tap for me. Also turn on the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you each and every time I, upload a video. If you guys could drop me some comments down in the comment section below, I'd really appreciate your guys' feedback on the video. Thank you guys so much for watching.